What's up, guys? Welcome back. I know we've been gone for a while. Apologize about that. I'd like to kind of fill you guys in because we didn't just stop making content. Because we're obviously a super small channel, we've got jobs and lives and stuff like that. We're really able only to focus on like one project at a time, which this project was this pile of wonderful. This has been going on for like 3 months, which we have a video for that when we eventually figure it out. We're actually super close to figuring it out. But the huge lapse in time is actually this amazing Japanese
specimen
ripper. Yeah. One thing that honestly could help, if you guys go ahead and smash that subscribe button, that would be awesome. We would really appreciate that. Anyways, I got some sad news and I got some good news. Sad news, go-kart's gone. Good news, we traded it for more projects. So,
1982.
40 years old, 81 horsepower, pancake 4-cylinder motor. Now I know you're thinking, Porsche? Nah. Old WRX? Nah. Honda Goldwing! No, wait. Just hear me out. So here at Experimental Performance, we love all motor-powered anything. So I know usually it's Samurais and Mustangs, but I traded a go-kart for this and something else we'll talk about later. But we're thinking the sky's the limit. We don't know if it runs. We don't know if the transmission's smoked. We don't know anything. It does come with a bunch of spare parts. They're all strewn about here. So we figured we would work on this thing today, see if we can get her fired up and maybe, I don't know, putz around the yard or something. So let's get it. All right, so one of the first things I did already, we got us a new battery because it didn't come with one. So I got that all charged a couple nights ago, or last night, whatever. So we'll get that thrown in, we'll get our key, and we'll see what happens. This thing's kind of wild. I've had motorcycles my whole life. Never had a gold wing. I can speak. This thing's got onboard air. It's actually got air shocks. You can pump up the front and rear. And I don't know, that's just 82. That's freaking awesome. All right, lights on.
I'm gonna come in and look at some of that.
Let's see this. Let's try this air pump. Does this thing work? Oh, nope. Darn it. Maybe the bike's got to be running.
It has a clock.
Horn? Hey, blinkers?
Yeah.
Balance. Nothing on that side. Which, he's got, the guy we got it from, all the backlights are all torn apart. And
all these wires are weird.
yeah, so we'll dig into that. Not a big deal. Should I put the seat on? Should we put the seat on?
No.
It's not like God intended.
Yeah.
You gonna take that?
Oh yeah. I'll take that.
All right. I'm not sure if we're in neutral. Give me a second here.
I believe there's a light on the.
Oh, touche. It's so funny. So the old CB I had, I deleted all that, so I didn't have any idiot lights on. I'm not used to that world. Oil lights on, but it should be. Oh man, I'm nervous.
I mean, the back lights come on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sick. Here we go.
Oh.
Hey.
That was something.
Where is our fuel? Ooh.
Low.
Super low. Do we have any fuel? We used it all the way.
Yeah. Okay.
No way. No way. All right. Dude, I think we might just be out of fuel. Wouldn't that be ridiculous? All right, hang on. Let's go grab some fuel. Throw some fuel in this pig. And see what we can get into. Which, by the way, another factoid. On these bikes, that's your fuel tank. That's all pretend. All right, just got back, threw a gallon in. From what we could see, it looked empty, so round two, let's see what happens. Oh man, I think we're about to hear this chungus purr, bud. Oh, okay. Here we go. Come on, baby. Ever have one of those moments where you just feel like an idiot? We've never claimed to be the smartest mechanics ever. I want to preface this by saying it's been a long time since I had a bike. Actually, you just turn the fuel on with this lever here that says on off. So, friggin' idiots.
So we'll probably start off easy peasy.
Yeah. When you turn the fuel on, yeah, probably. Yep. Yeah, I think I even heard the fuel. Oh, but to clarify, this is your level, your fuel sender. So that's just telling you how much fuel you got in, which right now we've got almost half tank. Not bad, not bad. So now, oh man, that's embarrassing. So now that we've turned the fuel on, probably about to hear this thing rip. I think maybe we should open the garage door.
Okay.
Suck. All right.
So this thing's just gonna run.
Yeah. It's probably just gonna start right up.
Okay.
Run the on position, run on, give it a couple pumps. Huh?
Close?
Come on, girl. Choke, maybe.
It's a little cold.
All right, I'm gonna try to use the starting fluid basically to kick the motor over into, sometimes, it's pretty rare, but sometimes it'll help essentially getting everything to start moving, and then the fuel system starts behaving itself. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Again, probably not what's gonna make this thing run, but I really wanna ride this thing today. If we gotta tear it apart, no riding. Come on. Yeah, that's working. Perfect. I believe this is just going to be, yep, just a cover. Sick. All right, let's the garage is usually not this jam-packed. We are working to remedy that, so
Yeah.
just in case you're wondering.
This trade was supposed to kind of make less crowded. And it's about the same.
Yeah. The trade went really well, but you're right. It's almost like the garage is worse now. But hey, I'm here for that. All right, cool. Cool. Well, that's actually kind of good news. That means our pump probably is good. That knob over there,
Yeah.
turn it so, because there's 3 positions, off, reserve, and on. Turn it to the other, whatever one it's not on right now.
It's on reserve, so on. Okay.
Okay, we got fuel now.
Okay.
No, leave it on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna clamp that.
Check the other side.
Heck yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if we got fuel there, which should only happen when it's running,
Okay.
I believe.
So you want to turn it over?
Not yet. I'll put the key in the on position and then just tap that button. Okay, stop. Okay, so we're getting fuel. Boy, that doesn't make a lick of sense.
It should just run.
It should run right now. Hold
Anything
on.
between the hose and the engine?
I'm not entirely sure. I would assume, because I've not worked on this style of an engine, I would assume that there's some sort of fuel rail, so maybe the fuel rail is clogged. But boy, everything seems to work. Everything just seems to work. I don't understand.
As it should.
Yeah. Okay, so we got fuel in, we got fuel out. If we add fuel, it starts. Click it on run. It's the most it's ever tried. Other choke is broken.
That's great.
So that's probably not going to help us out too much.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can. Oh, are we leaking fuel? Thought I just heard dripping. Nope, just crazy. Come on. So this is your choke. But I think it's seized up.
Oh.
Okay, so we found, I should choke it a bit more. So we found where the choke is on the actual carburetor, so right down here. We really reefed on this thing and got them to come up a bit. And let's see if she holds idle at all.
Hey.
She's trying. So the guy we got it from said he had just put oil in it, but yeah, something doesn't sound quite right. Boy, if he sold us a blown up motor, that would suck, man.
I mean, he gave us a second one that's similar.
Yeah, it's wrong size though.
Wrong size.
1100, and that's 1,000. So I don't know where the oil dipstick is. We're gonna wrap this video up. We found a couple things off camera that weren't great. We did an oil change on it and found out that it was overfilled something like 2 or 3 quarts, which isn't good. We had a small amount of metal flake in the oil, which isn't good. We also found out, so the one upside is we have great compression on all 4 cylinders. We have spark on all 4 cylinders, and then I can force, starting fluid to all 4 cylinders, but it still runs like crap. In fact, we kind of found out that 3 and 2 aren't really doing much of anything. 3 is over here, 2 is over here. Basically, to start the bike, you need 1, 4, and 2 all plugged in. Once that happens, we can unplug 3 and 2, and the bike runs exactly the same. So we clearly have issues with cylinder 2 and cylinder 3, which is a little confusing because, like I just said, we have fuel, we have spark, we have compression. Usually if you have those 3, you're bang on the money. So we're gonna check and get into the timing and see maybe it's something to do with that. But at this point, we really don't know, so we'll kind of wrap this up. And then we also, the other day, we accidentally left the fuel running, or fuel on, and found a huge gas leak over here. It was just pooling up. I don't know, yeah, it's all evaporated, but it was just pooling up from in here, running all the way down, so we had to put, kitty litter here on the floor. So it's leaking fuel for whatever reason. We did, like I said, we did do the oil change, so we got fresh oil in it. We got all this stuff torn apart, so We're close, I think, but for now we're just going to kind of wrap this one up, and then the next one we'll pull these carbs, rebuild them, and see what's going on with that. So, on that note, thank you guys very much, and we'll catch you in the next video.